Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's The SKOL Report. My name's Jeff Cran, aka the Mad Viking, and this is a continuing series of our NFL draft player profiles. So without any further ado, let's get to the next player. Tua Tagovailoa. Did I say that right? If I didn't, I'll probably screw it up 3 times after that. Anyway, Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback, Alabama Crimson Tide, 6'1", 218 pounds, coming out as a junior. After his junior season, he's from Iwa Beach, Hawaii, is where he was born. Excellent year last year. He threw for 2,840 yards, 33 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions before his season was cut short due to ankle and the hip injury. Let's talk a little bit about how he came on the scene for the Alabama Crimson Tide, right? So in 2017, second half of the national championship game, Jalen Hurts struggling in that game. Tua comes in as a true freshman, leads the Crimson Tide to the national championship in that second half. So he becomes a hero in Alabama, and they love him. And so then he's got to improve on that his sophomore season, right? So what did he do in 2018? 2018, he comes out, he has 245 completions on 355 pass attempts, 69% completion percentage, and only 3,966 yards. The average play was 11.2 yards. He throws 43 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions in his sophomore season. So then he comes into 2019. He's got to improve on that, right? So what does he do then? 252 on the attempts, right? Completes 180 of those, 71.4% completion percentage, 2,840 yards, 11.3 average as far as play length, right? 33 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. Then the ankle injury started coming about, and then he had that horrible hip injury late in the season there. So that's the big question on him coming out as we come out into this draft here. Is he going to be healthy enough to do this? Well, we're not sure. Let's check out his player bio, right? So I mentioned already that he came in and took over the Crimson Tide there. What kind of hardware has this guy won in the NCAA? So he's won the Maxwell Award and the Walter Camp Player of the Year Awards in 2018, all to go along with his SEC Offensive Player of the Year Award, and he was an Associated Press All-Team Honors, right? So he was the All-Press team. So unbelievable trophy case as he comes out of Alabama there. A little bit of an overview on Tua, okay? Dual threat quarterback, right? This is where the NFL is headed. If we're thinking about the Lamar Jacksons of the world, the Kyler Murrays up here in Phoenix, just north of me, that's where this league is headed. So, but this guy is not a runner first. We talked about his completion percentages there. So he sits right around 70% completion percentage, which good to go. Good to go. That's kind of what you're hoping for in the NFL these days. But if he can't get the completion done, he does have the ability to get up and scoot, or at least he did before this hit. Of the new NFL doesn't do it slow, so it's tough for those defensive players to know what's going on there, right? He's confident throwing to windows between the hashes. Rare upper body twitch allows for a fast release. Lefty. He's one of those left-handed quarterbacks. I've wanted a left-handed quarterback on the Vikings since the Ken Stabler days, and I've never got it. And I still don't think I'm going to get it. But throws both the short, intermediate passes with repeatable accuracy. Okay, so this guy, boom, hits it, boom, no problems there. His eyes keep the safeties thinking. So he knows how to play off with his eyes. He knows how to make the safeties think he's going one way when he goes the other. Feathery, soft bucket throws to the deep boundary up to, right? So exciting player there. Improvisational pocket escapes. He does have the ability to run, as we mentioned before. So another kind of worried about with him. So he's short in stature with mounting durability concerns. So we've got a Kyler Murray size, kind of in that ballpark. And then we've got lots of injuries there. So, right, the ankles, there you go. Because of what we've got going on in the world nowadays, we've got issues with these players aren't able to go get checked out by these medical staff. So surgeries, the hip surgery, and we mentioned the nose and the concussion. Yeah, they say he can improve his fails to recognize easy throws to developing roots. I've seen the opposite with him in the tape that I've looked at on him. He seems to anticipate very well pre-snap and make a decision before the play even gets going. Poise in and out of the pocket can be spotty, they say. Yeah, I don't know if you're looking for issues with guys, it's easy to find them. I think this is just kind of nitpicking on the analyst part sometimes, but you got, this is a thing where they get better. You hope that they get better as they get older and they learn more as time goes on. So hopefully he is in that position to do that. So those are kind of the weaknesses on Mr. Murray there. As with all of these player profile videos, I kind of, at the end of them, I like to take a look at, could Mr. Tua Tagovailoa, would he be an asset to the Minnesota Vikings? The squad, right? So I think that he would be an exciting draft pick for us. I, however, do not think that we are going to invest the draft capital required to go up and get him in this draft. We've got the 2 first rounders, and we've also got a number of picks in the second and third, 12 picks overall. But I just don't see us moving up to get him with the number of needs that we have on our team currently. Now, if he were to drop down to like 21, would the anticipation be too much, I guess, for us not to take him? I don't know. I guess time would tell. I never know with Mr. Spielman what he's thinking, but that would be another Manziel situation for me. I was screaming for Johnny Manziel when he came out in the draft. That I wanted him on the Vikings, and we passed up on him. But I don't know if he would take Tua with Cousins having just been re-signed to a pretty high ticket deal. So I think we'll probably stand pat and draft for need at those two picks at 21 and 25. So this concludes the draft profile on Tua Tagovailoa. And at this point, we're going to just move on from here. All right, so Valhalla Sports Talk and the SKOL Report, thank you for tuning in today for our draft profile of Tua Tagovailoa. We ask you if you would like to please check out our social media links scrolling beneath me right now. And we also would ask you to hit us up in the comments. Tell us what you think about Tua as a draft prospect into this year's draft. Do you have concerns about like durability with him? Would you like him on your squad? Who is your squad? I mean, what teams do you think that he would fit out with good and that you'd like to see him playing for? Also, I'd like to ask you to please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Help our channel grow. We're just kind of starting out here, getting our feet wet in the old YouTube game. So we're trying to learn this thing as we go along and trying to start putting out content for you folks that you might enjoy. So again, hit us up in the subscription there and those comments. Let us know in the comments. We'd sure like to know how we can improve the channel, what you'd like to see from us. And you folks have a great day and stay safe. Thank you.